Hello and welcome to your video that is in response to your CPI refresher course. I'm Catherine Hatfield and you can see Ron Lake sitting over there in our video. Hopefully the closed captioning keeps up with us as we're going to talk fast. We have a limited time on being able to record both of us at the same time, but we received a lot of questions in response to the emails going out about the refresher training. So we just wanted to give you some information to everyone at once. Hopefully answering a lot of those questions. So you should receive, or you should already have received, an email from CPI Learning, and that's kind of who it's coming from, the title of the person that's sending it. And that's going to give you a specialized, individualized link that you can click on. When you click on that, it's going to ask you for your username and password. Your username is your district email that you would log into your email here at school with. So your district email. Your password, you aren't given one. You're going to click Forgot Password. It's going to prompt you and give you a couple of steps to go through to either create a password, or there even might be kind of a way around that. Just like if you were to forget a password logging into something, follow those steps. When you get to the end, you'll have a password. Log in with your username and new password that you've created, and you're going to be able to access your training. And as well as you have been sent out books. Do you need those books? If you're not at school right now, that's okay. Not a huge deal. Just kind of an easy way to follow along with the training. But we also had a couple other questions that Ron's going to go over as well. So you now know how to log in, and then just some information about your book too.
Yeah, so one of the questions is, what do I do with the blue card? Put your name on it, put the date on it that you completed the tests, and then for an expiration date, just go 2 years out from the day that you completed your training, and then just hold on to it. Do I need to complete the test at the end of the book? No, you don't. There's a test at the end of the online training, and that tells us that you completed it. It sends us a message, so you don't need to complete the test in the book and send that to us or anything like that. What do you do with the book? You keep it. Hold on to it. There might be some good notes and ideas in there that you want to refer back to at some point over the next couple of years. Fourth question that's been coming up is, are we going to meet in person? No, we're not. We aren't going to. We met in person for the full training with the new staff about a month ago. But this is a refresher. You've already had the full training. You've already met in person and practiced stuff. And for this refresher, it's going to suffice to just do it individually and online. That way we're all just a little more distant from each other. Catherine, what else do you think we want to tell our staff regarding crisis or nonviolent crisis intervention?
Yeah, I think one of our biggest takeaways, kind of a big emphasis we have with this training, is that decision-making matrix. Because, if we can reduce the severity of the behavior or the things that are happening that are dangerous or those risk behaviors, if we can reduce the severity, it's keeping more people safe, or if we can even reduce the frequency, so how often it's happening. So that is kind of our overarching goal, the biggest kind of takeaway, I guess, that I like with this presentation model. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great one, and I think it really helps us kind of sort through how to make school safer for everybody. Another area is what's an emergency and not an emergency. If the behavior is a real significant danger to the student or other people, then it might be an emergency. And then at that point, we want to kind of weigh out the risk of disengaging versus the risk of holding, because holds are dangerous. They're dangerous for us and for the students we're working with. So if we can reduce the use of those, that would be great. Well, I guess the last thing we want to say is thank you. We know that it's a crazy time, and we really appreciate your effort in getting a couple hours or 2-3 hours of training done online this way. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us and we will certainly talk through with you ideas and questions you have or ways to implement the training you received. And I guess the last thing we want to say is a special thanks to Brenda. She's worked really hard to make this training available to all of us and make it work and be smooth for those of us that need to get it done. So special thanks to Brenda too.
All right, thank you, and have a good Thanksgiving break. Do your best to complete this prior to leaving for Thanksgiving break. It was kind of scheduled to be the half-day Wednesday anyway, so if you can complete it during that time, that would be great. And we'll see you guys again soon.
Bye-bye.